Good evening and welcome to Ripley High School. Side for tonight's district contest as Union City has made the trip to Ripley. Let's take on the Lady Tigers here tonight. A fantastic matchup. Union City, the story tonight is they want to get in the win column. What they want to do is get the first district win. Overall, they're 9-12 this season. But as Coach Story would say, more importantly, they were 0-3 in district play. Now, you might argue that they played three of the top teams in this district. They had to play Westview, Gibson County, and Peabody. And they fell in those games, competed in those games, but just not able to pick up the win. So, Coach Story excited about another opportunity for a streak to play. Originally, this game was scheduled to be at Union City. However, it was determined yesterday that both teams thought it was going to be at their place. And here we are in Ripley tonight for a little basketball. So appreciate you joining us. This is Jordan Taylor, and I'm broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors Broadcast Center tonight. And we're kicking off the Tornado pregame show, brought to you by Tyson Foods in Obion County, First Response Security Services. We appreciate them for sponsoring our pregame show. And like I said just a minute ago, the message is clear. You got to come on the road and play good basketball. That's what Coach Story said. It's going to be in all facets. And one thing he really wants to see is what it looks like with Shanila Moss back on the floor. That's the hope is tonight she can be back on the floor and come back from that injury. It remains to be seen whether or not she will get to play. But he said that he was hopeful she will. So we'll keep you guys updated on that as we go throughout the pregame and get ready for tip-off. But Union City has gotten production from others. They've got production from the likes of Sadler, Allie McMillan, Blair McInnes, Kaya Gordon, also Mariah Gordon stepped up in a big way. Union City did lose Addie Launer to a hip injury for the season, so that's something that would definitely hurt them down the stretch. But Coach Story has challenged his girls over the last several weeks for other players to step up and make plays offensively. Try to be aggressive and go score. We've seen a lot of these girls do that. So we'll talk more about this game on the other side of this break. Again, this is the Tornado pregame show brought to you by Tyson Foods in Obion County and First Response Security Services. We appreciate our game day sponsor here tonight at Ripley. That's First Citizens National Bank. Helping us bring this broadcast to you, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, listening on Froggy 99.3. We appreciate you being here with us. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll break this one down. This is Union City Basketball, Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 741 Network.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at hermanjenkins.com.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrient Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrient Ag Solutions, TN-WKY.
Back here to Ripley as we continue our Tornado pregame show brought to you by Tyson Foods in Obion County and First Response Security Services. Again, game day coverage tonight brought to you by First Citizens National Bank. And as always, we want to thank Domino's Pizza in Union City. Domino's is our pregame meal sponsor. Be sure to check them out at 620 East Reelfoot in Union City. Domino's in Union City. Feed the power of possible, one pizza at a time. Again, it's Union City on the road at Ripley tonight. Should be a really fun matchup between two teams, specifically in the boys' game. Ripley's one of the top teams in this district, which is a very deep district, and that's something that we'll talk about as we preview the boys. But it's a deep district. It's probably one of the deepest districts in girls and boys across the state, just in the fact that there's good teams in both districts on the girls and the boys' side. Typically, you see maybe a boys' district that's heavier than the girls' district or vice versa, but there's some really good basketball teams in this district. Talking to Coach Story last week, one of the big keys, and this would kick off our keys to the game brought to you by Jerry Ward Autoplex, was taking care of the basketball. He wants to share the ball, but like he told me on Tornado Talk, the coach's show brought to you by E&H Refrigeration, he said, look, Jordan, we need to share the basketball, but we need to share the basketball in good ways. We need to take care of the ball. We got to be able to find the right passes, not just try to pass because that's what I'm telling you to do, but try to find the right pass. And typically in the past, in the last couple games, he's seen a couple stretches where they were getting a little careless with the ball and things got away from them. So he wants them to find the right pass, take care of the ball, and see what they can do running their offense out of that. Ripley, a team, talking to their coach here pregame, they want to bring a little pressure. They know Union City has some ball handlers, some girls that can bring the ball up and down the floor and get out in transition. That was something that their coach spoke about. But they said that, they do want to do their best to be able to put the pressure on Union City defensively and see if they can force some turnovers. Coach Story was not shocked by that. He knows a lot of teams try to press them, so that's something that he was not shocked to hear about at all. So we'll see how Union City handles that pressure. That's one big key tonight. And then also just continuing to get production from several different players offensively. That's a big key to this game. And, of course, those keys to the game are brought to you by Jerry Ward Autoplex. Score your next set of keys from Jerry and the guys today. That's Jerry Ward Autoplex, Union City, Tennessee. When we come back from the break, we will take a look at the Nutrient Ag starting lineups for tonight. And, again, we're broadcasting in Ripley tonight from the Herman Jenkins Motors Broadcast Center. And our game day sponsor is First Citizens National Bank. We'll step aside for break. We'll come back. We will let you know who the starters are in game number 1 between Union City and Ripley and get set for tip-off here in just a few moments. Again, this is Union City Basketball, broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the Meat Shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the Meat Shop. It's what's for dinner.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We're Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Whether you're building new or upgrading, our team specializes in installing reliable, energy-efficient Trane systems. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring the comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Back here to Ripley as we get set for the Nutrien Ag starting lineups. Starting for Union City. Number 24, senior forward, Lakaya Gordon. Number 22, a junior guard, Blair McInnes. Number 21, a sophomore guard, Allie McMillan. A sophomore guard, number 15, Ansley Sadler. And a junior guard, number 2, Lariah Gordon. Ansley Sadler wearing 15 tonight instead of 14. And for Ripley, number 3, Jahaley Bonds. Number 23, Kiara Beard. Number 32, Kamaya Lattimore. Number 2, Jasmine Buford. And number 14, Destiny Wells. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. And again, appreciate First Citizens National Bank for sponsoring tonight's game day coverage here at Ripley. Just about set for tip-off as Union City and Ripley will do battle here in a district contest where, again, Union City looking to get their first win in district play, coming in at 9-12 overall and 0-3 in district play. McMillan will jump. Obviously, all signs pointing to the fact that Shanila Moss is still unavailable tonight with that ankle injury. And we mentioned if you missed it earlier in the pregame, Addie Lawner's out for the season with a hip injury. McMillan to jump against Bonds, and we're underway at Ripley with the Tigers controlling the tip. Top of floor, swing right wing for Beard. Beard back over Robinson. Hands back off Beard. Tigers setting up the offense here. Buford swings to the corner to Bond. Controlling at the top with Starks. Starks looking for the open teammate. Good defense there from Union City. Mariah Gordon doing a nice job there. Lady Tigers not able to find much here offensively so far. Swing out to Bonds. Bonds left wing for Beard. Beard bounce pass inside for Starks. Now a corner 3 on the way is no good. Rebound fought for. Looks like it goes off of Ripley to Union City. 7:05 to go first quarter. 55-second possession there for the Lady Tigers, which means that was good defense by Union City. Lady Twisters bring it up. Gordon has it. Hands off Allie McMillan. Corner 3. No good. Rebound fought for comes down to Ripley. This is Bonds in transition. Throws up the floor. Layup up and no good by Buford. Rebound looked like it was going to come down to Union City, but Ripley gets it back. Starks has it. Starks swings over. Ball finds its way to the corner for Buford. Driving baseline. Not much there. Back top of the key now for Buford. Buford finds its way to the left wing. Shot up no good. Or goes out of bounds before McMillan can get there. So that's still Union City basketball. McMillan will inbound. McMillan inbounds to Sadler. Sadler looking to break the press, gets it over to Gordon. Lakaya Gordon tries to get in McMillan, but backcourt call. It'll be a turnover. First turnover of the evening for Union City. 6:06 to go first quarter, no score. Right wing for Beard. Lady Tigers setting up the offense with Buford. Three on the way is no good, but we got a foul called on Sadler. So it'll be 3 shots. And at the line for Ripley is Destiny Wells, number 14. Didn't originally have her in the starting lineup, but she gets the start here tonight. First free throw's good. For our first basket of the evening, WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City. Second free throw, no good. Wherever you're listening or watching tonight, appreciate you tuning in with us for Union City basketball here at Ripley. Third free throw is good. So it's 2-0 Ripley, 5:51 to go first quarter. Swing up Sadler. Sadler hands off McKinnis. McKinnis back out to Sadler. Sadler, man-to-man defense being played by Ripley. Over to Gordon. Gordon, McMillan. McMillan standing on the Tiger at midcourt. Trying to set up the offense. Back over to Gordon. McMillan right wing into McKinnis. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Corralled that time by Bonds. Knocked out of bounds off of Union City. So now Union City tries to bring a little pressure, and we got a travel called on Ripley. Turns it back over to Union City. 5:18 to go first quarter. Early stages of this one. It's Ripley 2, Union City 0. And the girls match up here tonight. McMillan with the basketball, setting up the offense. Right wing for Gordon. Gordon tries to get it into McKinnis. It was knocked out of bounds off of Ripley, so Union City will inbound under their own basket. McKinnis to inbound, or rather McMillan to inbound, gets it to McKinnis. Now back over to McMillan in the right corner. Tries to get it back into McKinnis, but it's deflected off of Ripley, so it'll stay with Union City again. Union City to inbound once more under their own basket. Up top of the key for McKinnis. Swing left wing now for Sadler. Sadler to McMillan. Deep three on the way. Good. Allie McMillan for the NH Refrigeration 3, and Union City's taking a 3-2 lead with 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Ripley breaking the press. Stolen away. Union City in transition. Hand off Gordon. Back out Sadler. Back over McKinnis. McKinnis three on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Tigers. Good job that time by Gordon. Kaya Gordon in there forcing the jump ball, which makes it Union City basketball. And now Crawford will check in for Kaya Gordon. So it's Crawford, Lariah Gordon, McKinnis, Sadler, and McMillan on the floor for Union City. 4:26 to go first quarter. 3-2, Lady Twisters. Left wing, McKinnis. Swing over McMillan. McMillan thought about the three. Nice pump fake. Jump shot up. No good. Rebound off of McKinnis. So it'll go back to Ripley. Nice pump fake by McMillan. Turning a good look into a better look. Just not able to get it to fall. Now we got a trap in the corner. And a foul called on Union City. That's a question for sure. Pretty good defense in that corner. Foul was called on Gordon. Lariah Gordon picks up her first. Team second here. 4:07 to go first quarter. Inbound Ripley. Gets it over to Bonds. Bonds hands off teammate Beard. Beard left wing. Now back top of the key for Bonds. Deep three on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Sadler. Sadler pushing it up the floor for Union City. Tries to get it out to McKinnis. It's knocked away by Ripley. Really good hustle that time. Knocked out of bounds off of Ripley. It's Mitchell. Made a really good defensive play trying to force that steal. Not able to, so they'll stay with Union City. McMillan has it top of the key. Over to Kaya Gordon. Or Lariah Gordon, rather. Now back top of the key for Sadler. Sadler back to Lariah Gordon. Inside to Sadler. Sadler inside to Crawford. Good look. Crawford's layup's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley, but a really nice look by Sadler finding Crawford there. Just not able to get it to fall. And this one's knocked off the foot of Gordon, so it will stay with Ripley. 3:21 to go, first quarter, 3-2 Union City. Checking in for Union City is Annabeth Cruz. Checking out is Crawford. Inbound. Ripley to Mitchell. Deep three on the way, no good. That was taken by Bonds. McInnes comes down with the rebound for Union City. McInnes swings over McMillan too high. And turnover. Second of the night for Union City. 2 turnovers on each side so far. Still 3-2 here, 3:09 to go first quarter. Inbound. Ripley trying to get it up the floor here. Little pressure from Union City. Decides to back off now. McInnes defending in the corner now. Ball swung back to the top of the key. Right wing for Mitchell. Mitchell. Buford setting up the offense. Back to Bonds. Now we're back over to Wells. Wells has the only 2 points for Ripley so far. To the corner. Really good help side defense that time by Union City, taking away that drive. McInnes came over to help. Ripley nearly turns it over, keeps possession. Their shot up, no good, but foul's called on Union City as Bonds will head to the free throw line. Bonds' first free throw. Good. Bonds getting set to attempt her second. It's up and no good. Rebound goes off of McInnes and stays to Ripley. So it's 3-3, 2:17 to go first quarter. Ripley will have possession after the rebound off the free throw went off of McInnes. Deflected, stolen away by Sadler. Sadler hands off McInnes. McInnes pushing it up the floor for Union City. Decides to pull it back, swings over to McMillan. McMillan, another deep three, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. And pushing in transition is Mitchell. Mitchell one-on-one McMillan, finds a teammate. He ran the floor, layup up no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Good job by Union City getting back on defense. Keeps it 3-3, 1:48 to go first quarter. Handoff Sadler. Sadler deep three is deflected. Comes down to Ripley. And we've got another jump ball. This time it'll go to Ripley. First jump ball went to Union City. Inbounding Ripley here is full court pressure coming from Union City. Trying to get it up. Nearly stolen away by McInnes, and now Ripley's got a 3-on-2. Poked away from behind by Sadler, but then Gordon committed the foul. That's her first. That's the 4th foul of the quarter for Union City. One more puts Ripley in the bonus. No fouls for Ripley so far. Checking in, it's Anaya Wilson for Ripley. Checking out is Jahaley Bonds. Inbound to McInnes. Trying to push it up the floor, get it up to McInnes once more. Back out to Sadler. Sadler tries to get it to the basket, but swings out McMillan for an open three, and it's good. Allie McMillan has all 6 for Union City. She knocks down another E&H Refrigeration 3. And it's 6-3. Union City, 1:05 to go first quarter. Ripley to answer. Banked in, 3 is good. That looked like that was Destiny Wells. She's got 5 for Ripley. McInnes hands off McMillan. McMillan trying to get to the basket, swings back out Sadler. Sadler out to McKinnis, pump fake to the free throw line. Free throw line jumper on the way, no good. Rebound goes off of Union City, and we'll go back to Ripley. 34 seconds to go first quarter, 6-6 here in Ripley. Big district matchup. Union City 0-3 in the district, trying to get their first district win. Ripley trying to break the press, able to do so. It's now Wilson's hands off. Top of the key for Beard. Beard hands off for teammate Mitchell. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Gordon up the floor to Sadler. 7 seconds to go first quarter. Union City got to get a shot up quick. Now McKinnis steps into a three at the buzzer, no good. And that's how the first quarter will end. At the end of one, it's Union City 6, Ripley 6. We'll step aside for a break. We'll come back for second quarter action. Broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, this is Union City Basketball on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Starting the second quarter here at Ripley. Inbound to McMillan. Swings left wing for McKinnis. Over to Gordon. Gordon thought about the three. Hands off to McMillan. McMillan back to McKinnis. McKinnis, a lot of room to drive. Nice set there. Her shot up no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. And the second chance opportunity is through. Lakaya Gordon with her first 2 points. We mentioned all first quarter points for Union City came from Allie McMillan after 2 3-point shots. So it's good to see somebody else get on the board. Is now a turnover by Ripley, stolen away by Gordon. 8-6 Union City. McKinnis swings over Gordon. Gordon back in once more. Layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Union City. Swing back out for McMillan. A deep three, no good. Once again, fighting for the rebound. Sadler tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds back to Ripley. Inbound for the Lady Tigers. Pushing it up the floor. Setting up the offense is Mitchell. Stolen away by Union City with Gordon. Gordon hands back off to Kaya Gordon. Swing to McKinnis. Swing to McMillan. McMillan for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Lariah Gordon. We get a foul called against Ripley. Foul called on Anaya Wilson. First team foul of the quarter. Her first foul as well. And the first foul overall for Ripley in the game. 8-6 Union City. 6:46 to go second quarter. McMillan to inbound. Tries to get it up to Sadler. If Sadler can go get it, she's still safe to play this. She's able to corral it. Pretty good defense by Ripley here on the full court. Sadler brings it up, takes the screen from Gordon. Now tries to get straight downhill to the basket. Nearly travels, able to get it back out to Lariah Gordon. Hands off Sadler in the corner. Back to McMillan. Ansley Sadler has it once more. Tries to get it in McKinnis. Her layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Union City getting some good looks at the basket, just not able to finish. Pretty good sets from them so far as Bonds brings it back up. Her layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to McMillan. Pushing it up the floor with McKinnis. McKinnis. Shot blocked. Stolen away by Lattimore. Lattimore pushes in transition. Gets it up to Robinson. Deep three on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. That's Lakaya Gordon. Hands off Sadler. Now back to McMillan. McMillan all alone. Jump shot. No good. Rebound down to Ripley. Nearly stolen away. It goes out of bounds off of Ripley. Stays to Union City. So Union City will inbound under their own basket. And again, Union City getting some good looks. Just not able to finish. Pretty good sets being called by Coach Story and his coaching staff. You would like to think those will start to fall down the stretch of this one. McMillan inbounds to Gordon. Gordon hands off. McKinnis. McKinnis hands off once more to Gordon. Gordon, layup up, no good. Back out. Lariah Gordon, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. That was actually Lakaya Gordon that took the three. Three on the other end's no good, and it goes out of bounds off of Ripley. Back to Union City. And we've got a Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Story, so we'll take one with him. Back in 30 seconds here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Back here to Ripley after the Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Mason Story. As Union City has possession. Again, thank you to First Citizens National Bank for sponsoring our game day coverage here tonight. Up to Gordon. McKinnis has it. McKinnis straight to the basket. Stolen away. Or actually goes off of Ripley. Stays with Union City. Thought there was going to be a straight steal there. But it was the deflection. McMillan inbounds to McKinnis. 4:50 to go till halftime. Gordon setting up the offense top of the key. Hands off McMillan. To McKinnis. McKinnis swings out. McMillan pump fake. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to McKinnis, her second chance. No good as well, but Union City with a third chance with Gordon, and she's fouled. Lakaya Gordon will go to the free throw line. First free throw no good by Lakaya Gordon. Eight to 6, 4:25 to go in the first half. Second one, good. Union City's first trip to the line that time with Lakaya Gordon. She has 3. Ella McMillan has 6. Union City has 9. 9 to 6, Union City. 4:20 to go. We got a jump ball this time. It's going to be Ripley basketball. Lady Tigers to inbound under the basket. 3 in the corner on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Second chance opportunity, no good by Bonds. And now it's corralled by Sadler of Union City, but she is in the corner trapped, trying to get up to a teammate, but it's stolen away by Ripley. Wells out for a corner 3. It's up, no good. Rebound goes off of Ripley. Inbound to McInnes. Up to Gordon. Gordon inside to Sadler. Back up to Lariah Gordon. And she's fouled. Foul called on Beard. Her first. Team second here in the second quarter. First quarter, he had 4 fouls on Union City compared to none on Ripley. In this quarter, it's been 3 fouls on Ripley, none on Union City. Trying to get it into Gordon, but it goes past her, and it goes out of bounds. Coach Story arguing that Gordon was bumped, which caused her to fall. Inbound for Ripley, trapped in the corner. Up ahead to Robinson. Robinson all alone. Her layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Both teams struggling to find the basket right now. Sadler tries to throw it ahead, but we got a foul called on Ripley. Foul was called on 23, which is Beard, her second. So Union City will inbound under the basket. McMillan, miscommunication, just goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Union City. And Coach Story's first words were, why are we not communicating? You got to think he will challenge his girls at the break. 9-6. This time it's stolen away by Union City. Foul called against Ripley. And that's on Bonds. At the free throw line is Amberly Morgan for Union City. Her first one up, no good. Still 9-6 here. Union City leading. Second free throw is no good. Union City now 1 of 4 from the line. Trapped in the corner off the rebound. Nearly stolen away by Union City. And that one goes out of bounds. The Union City basketball. 5 turnovers for Ripley. Union City to inbound underneath their own basket. 3:02 to go until halftime. 9-6 Lady Twisters. McInnes top of the key. Puts the ball on the floor, drives the paint, kicks it back out for Gordon. Now it's in the hands of Sadler. Sadler back over to Gordon. Gordon hands off McInnes. Right wing to McMillan. Now it's Gordon trying to get it into McInnes. It's deflected, knocked away. Bringing it up the floor is Robinson. Robinson with McInnes on her. Ripley. Deep jump shot's no good. Rebound comes down to McInnes. McInnes hands off Sadler. Sadler pushes it up the floor. Now over to Gordon. Nice bounce pass inside to McInnes. Shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Really good offense that time and a lot of high percentage shots. He's not able to get him to fall as Robinson takes the 3 and it rolls in. To Kayla Robinson off the bench. Knocks down the big 3 and we've got a tie game. 9-9, 1:48 to go till halftime. Low scoring first half here. Just 3 points apiece in this second quarter from both teams. Out to Gordon. Gordon straight down. Full head of steam. Layup up and good. Lariah Gordon gets on the board. Her first 2 points of the night, and it's thrown away by Ripley. Go back to Union City. Inbound to Sadler. Now we got a deep three from McMillan. It's good. E&H Refrigeration 3 from Allie McMillan, her third of the game. She's got 9 of the 14 for Union City. And that one's off the mark and goes out of bounds off Ripley, so it'll go back to Union City. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll visit with Union City baseball coach Austin Atwell, heading into his first season at the helm. 3 on the way. No good from Morgan. Rebound comes down to Ripley. This one goes out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. If you've missed that interview with Coach Atwell, you'll want to catch it here. At the break. 14-9 Union City, 49 seconds to go until the break. We'll see if Union City holds for the last shot here. Again, looking for the first district win. Looking like they're going to take a lead to the half. Sadler dribbling it out top of the key. Swings over McMillan. McMillan. Right wing for Sadler. Sadler bounce pass inside to McKinnis, 25 seconds. We get a foul called on Ripley, which will send Union City to the line. Foul was called on 23. That is Beard. It's her third. First free throw from McKinnis is good, and McKinnis is in the scoring column. (15-9) Union City. Looking for a 7-point lead here. McKinnis, second one's good. McKinnis, 2 of 2 from the line. Makes the lead 16-9. Union City, 25 seconds to go until the break. We got a trap here. Union City looking for a steal. Ripley trying to break it. Robinson has it with Morgan on her. Robinson travels. And that's the 8th turnover for Ripley. Again, we appreciate First Citizens National Bank. If you're watching the stream, you see their name on the screen. Appreciate them being our game day sponsor here tonight at Ripley, as well as all of our other sponsors, which we'll mention in the halftime break after the interview with Coach Atwell. Down to 4 seconds. Kick out Gordon for a corner 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Ripley, and that's how the first half will close. Union City puts up 10 in the second quarter. Ripley puts up 3, and at the break, it's 16-9. Union City leading Ripley. We will now go to our Union City Board of Education halftime interview with new Union City head baseball coach Austin Atwell. Welcome into the Union City Board of Education halftime report. I'm Jordan Taylor. Alongside me today is the new Union City baseball coach, Coach Atwell. Coach, appreciate you taking the time here at halftime and looking forward to talking with you.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all as always and the support from you all and everyone in the community. It's been a real honor and blessing in my first year, and I'm looking forward to what's going to go from here. So
we're getting ready for baseball. It's right around the corner, Coach, and I know you got to be excited about stepping into this role. Tell us about taking this job, played here. What does it mean to you to have this job and be the head coach for Union City baseball?
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, obviously, I was born and raised here. I'm a Union City guy through and through. It just means a lot to me to be able to come back to the place that I played. You know, I really never left, maybe for a year or so in college, but even then was helping out a lot. So I've kind of been here my whole life. So it's just really cool now that this is kind of, you know, my team and my program that I get to build around with all my other coaches and players, being where I'm from and where I'm raised. So it's a surreal moment for sure.
Before we went on the air, we were talking about Coach McAdams and coaching under him and things like that. Share with the listeners and the viewers here tonight on the broadcast what it was like coaching for him. What did you learn from him and things you'll take into this role?
Yeah, I mean, he's the biggest role model I have for sure, one of them. He's been great from when I played. As now as an assistant coach under him, he was amazing then too. Taught me just how to be a good leader. He's a fantastic leader of men. And, the little things is the main thing I'll take away from him. The specific infield play drills, the way he taught hitting, pitching, really all of it. Pretty much everything I've ever learned, whether it's playing or coaching, has been through Coach McAdams for the most part. So he's been a huge model to me, and he's going to continue to help me out when he can in his very busy schedule.
You brought up hitting, fielding. What can we expect from the Union City Golden Tornadoes as we get into the spring season in 2026?
And this offseason, we've been real big on pitching and defense. We've lost most of our pitching, varsity innings. There's only one or two guys that have any coming back. So I've just been hammering pitching and defense. We got to be able to throw strikes, and we're going to have to field a basic ground ball and throw guys out. It's just, the hitting's going to come. We'll look at all that. We've hit some, obviously, but I'm more worried right now about pitching and defense, the individual pitching, and then our defense as well. So,
what are some guys that we can expect to hear a lot about this spring?
Well, my two seniors, I've got Sam Jones, who will be returning. He batted third or fourth for us last year. Man center field for us. He'll be out there again. I'm hoping he can pitch some for us this year. Grissom Hutchison is the other senior we have. He's going to be a middle infielder for us, and he's going to be on the mound as well a lot in big games. Ben Howe is our most experienced returning pitcher. Lefty, he's going to be in the outfield some, first base some, and he's going to be pitching a lot in district games as well. Some other names, River Carson, he's going to be out there. I've only got 5 upperclassmen, so we're still kind of figuring out a lot of exactly who's going to play where. There's going to have to be several young guys step up, and we're still just kind of figuring out who those people are going to be. So,
and I guess that technically could be a good problem. I mean, if they learn as you go, and then guys you're going to bring back in the years to come.
No doubt. There's good things and bad things about being young, but certainly a good thing, long term. But, there may be some times this year where we do some things that young teams do, and that's okay. As long as we're living and we're learning, it's going to be part of the process. It's not a baseball. It's not you don't live and die by one thing. It's a process, It doesn't matter how you start. It's about how you finish in late April and early May.
So looking at the schedule and thinking about the teams that you're going to play specifically in the district, being on the staff in previous years, playing against some of these teams, and now things changing all of a sudden in your first year, how different is the district? What do you know about the teams that you're going to be playing in district play, and how much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm excited for sure. It's a completely new district. If you remember, 2 years ago, we were in a similar district where we had Westview and Gibson County. I think those were the only 2 teams because Trenton and Ripley were not with us then. It's similar to what it was a few years ago, but we've added Trenton and Ripley since. I don't know a whole lot about any of them. We played Westview last year and scrimmaged Trenton. I know they're both well coached and they're going to be pretty good. I assume Ripley and Gibson County are also going to be, I know they're going to be well coached. I know they're coaches, and they're all going to be very fundamentally sound. They're going to have pitchers that can throw strikes, and they're going to have hitters that compete. So we're going to have to definitely show up and play our best in those big games on Monday and Tuesday early in the week to succeed. So
that's where I wanted to go to next. And those district play, baseball being different than softball, you play these guys back-to-back days, and you got to be ready to play both days, as you just kind of mentioned.
No doubt. You can't lose the first one and hang your head, and then you find yourself 0-2. And on the flip side, you can't win a big one, and you're 1-0, and then turn around and lay an egg, and you're 1-1. Which is not useless, but when you're 1-1, you've basically just canceled those 2 games. So you've got to. Baseball is a game. It's a process. Like I said earlier, you've got to be able to be consistent. You can't show up one day and not the next. Okay, we've talked about this all the time. One of Coach McAdams' favorite saying is, "You can't get too high, you can't get too low." And I'm a firm believer of that. If you win a big game, it's on to the next one. If you lose a tough game, so what? So that's kind of the mindset we're going to roll with, and kind of the mindset you got to roll with. Playing 4 or 5 games a week, there's really no other option.
It's mid-January. What's going on with the program right now? When do you take the field to start getting ready for that opener?
Yeah, so our first official day of practice is February 9th, that Monday, second week of February. So right now we're just arm care, getting guys long tossing, throwing some spot work, some bullpens, just kind of, we're still lifting 2 days a week, so still maintaining some of that stuff we were able to do in the fall. Other than that, it's just kind of got about 4 more weeks. We're kind of just ready to get outside and get the ball rolling. So
that's what I was going to ask you next. It seems like it all happened so fast. you start practice, official practice, and then boom, first game's here. Do you see that as an advantage or disadvantage? I'm sure you'd like to be on the field now, but just talk about the scheduling and how that may present some challenges.
Well, I think there's some pros and cons to it for sure. If you're out there now, then it's a whole 2 months before your season starts. So, your guys can start to kind of drag along a little bit and, it starts to become a little monotonous. But, I kind of like the 1 month until your first game because it's kind of still fresh to everybody. And it's only been a month and then we're rolling into games. So there's not quite as much monotony. I mean, obviously I'd love to be on the field every day,
right,
all year round, that would be amazing. But, I think the short term there, our guys are like, all right, we don't have but a month, and then we're ready to roll. So I think from a mental point of view, I think it can definitely be a good thing. But, on the flip side, though, if the weather, February 1st is going to be really cold. So if we can't get on the field, then, I know there's been years where we've practiced for maybe 5 total days before our first game. So, you just never know. It's just a very unpredictable weather situation.
Well, tell our listeners and viewers what to expect from a team that's coached by you and kind of what's the most important things in your eyes.
Biggest thing is we got to play hard every single pitch. I'm a firm believer in, sprinting on the field, sprinting off the field. Baseball is such a mental game. I try to instill in these guys every day, just move on, guys. Whatever happens, next pitch, next play. Okay, if you dwell on the things in the past, especially in baseball, you're going to come up later in the game and you're going to be in the big situation. Okay, so you got to clear it. I'm all about mental toughness. I want us to be physically tough, obviously, but baseball is just such a mental game that if you're not right in between the ears, it's going to be a long road for you. So I've really been preaching mental toughness, attitude, and effort, 2 things you can control. Your best attitude and best effort. If we do those 2 things, I'm never going to complain. So,
Coach, we appreciate your time, and we're looking forward to seeing your team take the field here in just a couple months.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you very much.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
Back here to Ripley at the half. It's 16-9 Union City with the lead, and taking a look at some halftime stats. Leading scorer for Union City through the first half, 9 points for Allie McMillan, 3 3-pointers. So she had a really good start to the game as she has matched Ripley's total with 9 herself. Lady Tigers just have 9 overall. 3 points for Lakia Gordon, 2 points for Lariah Gordon, and 2 points for Blair McInnes to lead Union City in the first half. For Ripley, 5 points for Destiny Wells, 3 points for Robinson. And looking at the box score, 6-6 in the first quarter, and then 10-3 Union City in the second quarter to take a 16-9 lead here to the second half. Inbound for McMillan. Inbound from McMillan, rather, to Sadler. Left wing for Sadler. Over to McInnes. McInnes swings right wing for McMillan. McMillan to Sadler. Sadler inside to Gordon. It's up and good. Good start there on that offensive possession. And very quickly a Ripley turnover back to Union City. Inbounded now for Sadler. Inside once more for a layup by Gordon. So Gordon now has 7 as Ripley pushes it up the floor. And the shot up and no good. Goes out of bounds off of Union City. And it will stay with Ripley. Inbound left wing. Corner 3 on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Second chance opportunity is up and good by Bonds. And she will head to the free throw line. Count the basket. Foul will be called on Allie McMillan, her first. Free throw up and good by Bonds. And she's got 4, and it's now 20-12. McInnes deflected by Ripley. So it'll stay with Union City. McInnes inbounds. And the deep 3 on the way by Sadler is no good. Pushing back up the floor. Left wing for Bonds. 3 on the way is no good. Goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds back to Union City. Inbound for McMillan. McMillan bringing it up the floor. Swings left wing for Sadler. Deep 3 by McMillan is no good. Goes out of bounds back to Union City. Up the floor now, Ripley with the basketball. Dribbles through a double team. Out left wing. No shot there, so back top of the key now for Bonds. Bonds dribbling through. Three-pointer blocked by McMillan. Union City gets it back with Gordon. Stolen away by Ripley. Ripley trying to push it up the floor. Union City applying some pressure. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley for a second chance opportunity. It's 20-12. Union City leading by 8. Inbound, corner 3 on the way. No good. Rebound down to Sadler. Sadler pushing it up the floor for Union City. Union City outscoring Ripley 4-3 so far here in this quarter. And we got a Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Story. We'll take one with him here on the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
Back here to Ripley, 5:17 to go in the third quarter. 20-12 is inbound to Sadler. Sadler to the corner for Gordon. Goes out of bounds off of Gordon, so a turnover back to Ripley. Inbound. Pressure again, nearly stolen away by McMillan, but Ripley able to bring it up the floor. Goes out of bounds off of Union City. It'll stay with Ripley. Lady Tigers setting up the offense. Give and go. Shot not there. Looked like it may have been originally, but kick back out. Shot up and no good by Beard. Rebound comes down to McInnes. McInnes in transition. 3-on-4. As Ripley does a good job getting back. It's now McMillan with a left wing three is no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. And it's stolen away by Union City. Gordon in transition. 1-on-2. She kicks back out to Sadler. Transition three's up and good. Ainsley Sadler from downtown. And that's an E&H Refrigeration three-pointer, and it's stolen away again by Sadler. Sadler shot up no good, but she's fouled. So Sadler will head to the free throw line, her first trip of the evening. Ripley picks up the foul. 23 that time, which is Beard. So Sadler will be at the free throw line. And thank you to our game day sponsor, First Citizens National Bank. Sadler's first free throw, no good. Checking in is Morgan for Union City. Checking out is Gordon. That's Lakaya Gordon. Again, tomorrow night, Tornado Talk, brought to you by E&H Refrigeration. I sit down with Coach Mason Story and Coach Bill Kell. Be sure to tune in at 6 o'clock on Froggy 99.3. Second free throw up and good from Sadler. And it's now 24-12, Union City. Stolen away by Union City. Up the floor to Sadler once more. In transition, layup up and good. You would think Ripley may think about taking a timeout. They do not. Robinson brings it up the floor. Kick out, three on the way. No good. Long rebound, corralled by Ripley. In the corner here with Bonds. Bonds, top of the key now for Wells. Deep three. Long rebound comes down to McKenna. She gets it up to McMillan. McMillan bounce pass inside the Sadler, layup up and good. Great transition offense by Union City. And Sadler now has 8. She's come alive here in this second half. That was all set up by a great bounce pass from Allie McMillan. Deep three by Robinson on the other end's no good. Rebound down to Union City. This controlled by Morgan. Morgan to Sadler. To the corner for McMillan. Three on the way. No good. Rebound goes off of, or it looked like it may have touched Ripley, but they said it didn't, so it will stay with the Lady Tigers. Substitutions here. Checking in for Union City is Stewart. Checking out is Sadler, and Sadler has given Coach Story some great minutes here in this third quarter. Ripley bringing it up the floor, and we got a foul called against Gordon as Lariah Gordon picks up her second. It's 28-12 Union City. 12-3 lead here in this third quarter. Up the floor. Swings it up to Bond. Dribbling it back out top of the key. This is actually Buford with the ball. Try to swing left wing here. Nearly stolen away by Union City. Now we got a deep three on the way. Is no good. Hits the out of bounds line. And it will go back to Union City. Stewart to inbound. With Gordon. Stewart swings back to Gordon. Gordon up the floor to Morgan. Morgan in transition. Decides to swing it back out to Stewart. Now over to Gordon. To McInnes in the right corner. Standing in front of her bench. Now inside to Morgan. Morgan back out Blair McInnes. Nice pump fake. Shot up no good. It was deflected by Ripley. We got a foul inside against the Lady Tigers. So that'll be inbound by Union City's Blair McInnes. Got both Gordon, Stewart, and Morgan on the floor. to Blair McInnes in the corner. Inside Gordon. Gordon, layup up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul called on Destiny Wells. So Lakaya Gordon will be at the free throw line. And she is 1 of 2 with 7 points on the evening. First one up, good. Checking out McInnes, as well as Araya Gordon. Cruz, McMillan, Gordon, Stewart, and Morgan on the floor. And the second free throw's no good by Lakaya Gordon. She goes 1 of 2, and Union City's lead is 29-12. 1:47 to go, third quarter. Morgan nearly gets the steal. Great defense that time. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ripley. Inbound for Ripley. This is Buford. Buford up the floor to Mitchell. Mitchell. Back top of the key. Deep three. No good. Rebound down to Stewart of Union City. Nearly stolen away by Ripley. It'll go back to Union City. 1:28 to go, third quarter, 29-12. Your score. Inbound. Stewart up to Morgan. McMillan pump fake. Now a three on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. McMillan gets the steal. Pushing it up the floor. Gets it up to Gordon. It's a long pass by Ripley that McMillan is able to track down. Inside, McMillan, nice move, layup up and good. Allie McMillan. She's got 11. She's the leading scorer for Union City. Great night so far for her. 31-12. Union City, 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Jump shot up and good. Off the glass by Starks. Her first basket of the night. Now Stewart brings it back up the floor for Union City. As the Lady Twisters have exploded here in this third quarter, finding some offense. Had some good looks in the first half. They've been able to knock more down here in the third quarter. Morgan tries to get it over to Stewart. Before that, she's fouled by Ripley. That's number 14, which is Destiny Wells. Checking in for Ripley, 23, Beard. As Sadler will inbound under the basket. Sadler up the floor to Stewart. Stewart trying to create top of the key. Gets it back out to Sadler with 15 seconds. Sadler, floater, rolls home. Ainsley Sadler, it's been fantastic here in this third quarter. She's got 10 as Gordon gets the steal. Her three-point shot, no good. Rebound goes off of Ripley. Union City will have a play here with 2.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Leading by 19. Again, the lead was only 7 at the break. Big quarter. Sadler inbounds. McInnes layup up, no good. Second chance opportunity at the buzzer's no good. And that's how the third quarter will end. At the end of 3, it's Union City 33, Ripley 14. Back in a moment.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your Train Comfort Specialist. We're Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Train HVAC system, we have you covered. Whether you're building new or upgrading, our team specializes in installing reliable, energy-efficient Train systems. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring the comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Train dealer.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper,
Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Back here to Ripley, start of the fourth quarter, 33-14. Appreciate you tuning in with us, whether you're listening on WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City, or watching on the Sports 731 network. Appreciate you being with us as that one's deflected out of bounds, goes off of Union City. So Ripley will have possession. Lady Tigers to inbound, need to get to work here as they were outscored 17-5 in the third quarter. Great third quarter by Union City, finding offense from several different players as that one's knocked out of bounds off of Gordon. Next up, the boys contest. Should be a pretty good matchup. Ripley, usually a very athletic and sound boys program here. Union City, still a young group, showing some good signs of life and playing some good basketball. Played well at the end of that Peabody game as this one is deflected off of Ripley. Stays with the Lady Tigers after Gordon nearly had the steal. So that boys contest, as I said, should be a fun one. Next up here, as it looks like Union City will be on their way to their first district win in girls action and their 10th win overall in the season. Inbound, post move. Inside pass rather than post move as the jumper's up and good. That was Lattimore. Picks up her first basket. As now Gordon has it, right wing. Gordon, defense coming from Ripley, man to man. Gordon trying to create, and it is stolen away by Ripley. And just a frustration foul that time by Gordon. Mariah Gordon picks up the foul. Inbounding for Ripley is Beard. Trying to find something offensively. Up the floor with Beard. 33-16. That was deflected by McInnes. And now Gordon brings it up the floor. Up to Sadler. To the corner for McMillan. Back out Sadler. Deep three. No good. Rebound down to Gordon. Put back. It looked like she was going to put back, but stolen away by Ripley before she could put the layup back up off the glass. And the Lady Tigers have possession. We got a foul called against Union City. Once more, that is Lariah Gordon. Now, if I've got my stats correct here, which we haven't heard anything from the PA on the foul situation, but I believe that's 4 on Lariah. Yeah, that's the motion at the bench as well. She's got 4. Something to keep an eye on here. She defends very hard at the top of the key. Inside. McMillan guarding the block. Now a 3 on the way is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Sadler. Sadler bringing it up the floor. Hands off. Allie McMillan. Left wing over to McInnes. Inside. Nice bounce pass to Sadler. Layup up and no good. And the rebound's going to come down to Ripley. And we got a jump ball called. It'll be Ripley basketball. But one thing I'll say is, even though it didn't lead to points, that was one of the best sets on the offensive end Union City's had. Really good job of sharing the basketball. Didn't lead the points, but you love to see that if you're Coach Story. A high percentage shot at the rim. Lady Tigers bring it back up the floor. We got a foul called on Gordon, and that will be her 5th. Mariah Gordon will foul out with 2 points, and Morgan will check in for her. So Mariah Gordon is fouled out. Got Morgan on the floor with Sadler, as well as Kaya Gordon, McInnes, and McMillan. Shot no good by Ripley. Rebound comes down to Sadler. Sadler in transition. Swings left wing McMillan. McMillan straight to the basket. Now back out to the corner. McInnes over to Gordon. Looking for the bounce pass to Morgan, but nearly stolen away. But Morgan comes back up with it and kicks it out to Sadler for three. It's no good. And we got a foul called on McInnes after Ripley came down with the rebound. And that is Blair's first. That's 4 team fouls, and if there's one way for Ripley to get back in this game, it'll be with the clock stop shooting free throws. And with one more foul, Ripley will be at the free throw line. Union City needing to do a better job defending without fouling here down the stretch. Bounce pass to the free throw line, near foul there. Nearly stolen away by Union City as well. Now right wing, driving to the hole. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley as they just fought for that one. Second chance opportunity's up and good. Bond scores. She's got 6 to lead Ripley. Sadler, layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Gordon, put back, no good. Rebound down to Ripley. 2 really good looks once more for Union City. Is now Bonds. Brings it back up the floor, goes off of Bonds, back to Union City with 4 minutes remaining. We've got a timeout by Coach Story, Commercial Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them here on the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
Back here to Ripley as we got 4 minutes remaining, 33-18. Union City leading. And Coach Story takes the Commercial Bank and Trust timeout. Gives us time to thank some of our sponsors: Herman Jenkins Motors, Tyson Foods in Obion County, First Response Security Services, Jerry Ward Autoplex, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Commercial Bank and Trust, The Meat Shop, E&H Refrigeration, Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, Kaiser Pharmacy, as well as ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash, 5 Seasons Men's Shop, and others that we'll mention throughout the broadcast as Blair McInnes brings it in. Allie McMillan, or rather Sadler has it, top of the key. Swings left wing for McMillan. Deep three from Allie McMillan's up and no good. Rebound comes down to Morgan. We got a foul called against Ripley on the floor. So McMillan will inbound. To the corner for McInnes. McInnes pushes off, and we got an offensive foul called against Blair McInnes. That's her second. 3:35 to go, 33-18. Again, other sponsors: Allen Searcy Builders, ATA CPAs and Advisors, Union City Board of Education, Obion County Prevention Coalition, and Orr Investment Management. Appreciate all those sponsors making coverage of Union City basketball possible to bring to you here on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network. As Robinson straight to the basket, her floater up and good. She's got 5 for Ripley. 3:14 to play. Morgan in transition, layup up no good, but she's fouled. So Morgan will head to the free throw line. She is 0 of 2 at the line tonight, looking for her first points on the evening. She's played quite a few minutes for Coach Story here. And Union City has not scored in this fourth quarter. First free throw is no good by Morgan. 6-0 run here in this fourth quarter for Ripley. Second free throw is good by Morgan. (34-20). Union City's first point of the fourth quarter. We got 5 minutes gone in this fourth quarter with 3 minutes remaining in this game. Inbound, or rather inside pass, shot up no good. Gordon comes down with it for Union City. Trying to get it up the floor. They get it up to Morgan. Morgan out to McMillan. McMillan had an open three, decides to pull it back out. And with this 14-point lead, you like that decision. Run a little clock here. We got a foul called against Ripley. This foul was called on 23 for Ripley, which is Beard. And that's her fourth. As McMillan will inbound. Gets it into Sadler. Sadler with 2:33 to play. Setting up the offense, swings to McKinnis. McKinnis inside. McMillan's layup no good. Rebound down to Ripley, and we've got a whistle. One official calls a foul, one calls a jump ball. Now they're looking at each other, so they do call a foul in Union City. So Ripley will have the ball back, and that'll be Ripley's in the bonus, so there'll be 2 shots at the line. Jahaley Bond will be at the free throw line. She is 2 of 3 from the line tonight. Her first one up, no good. She's got 6 points. She leads Ripley tonight. Second free throw from Bonds is good. 7 points for her tonight. She's 1 of 2 on that trip. And it's now 34-21 as Ripley's outscored Union City 7-1 here in the fourth quarter. Sadler in the corner. Swings over McMillan. Over to Sadler. Sadler hands off Morgan. Morgan. Now Union City just continues to swing it around the key and run some clock here. You can see what the message is as Morgan has it. Hands back off Sadler. They're going to make Ripley come defend them, and rightfully so with a 13-point lead. Inside, goes off of Sadler back to Ripley. As Ripley inbounds. Bringing it up the floor is Buford. Buford. Hands off Beard. Baseline drive, nothing there. Kick back out. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley, bringing it back out with Buford. Jump shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound comes down to McKinnis. Hands off Sadler. Sadler's fouled. Foul called on Lattimore. We've got a Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Story. We'll keep it right here. Again, coming up, boys action. Union City and Ripley. Should be a fantastic contest as Union City so far on the season in boys action, 1-2 in district play. They do have the win over Gibson County, but they lost at Westview and lost at home against Peabody their last time out. I'll tell you, that game against Peabody in boys action, Union City found something in the second half. They dug themselves in a 21-1 hole. But they found a way, and that was in the first quarter, first few minutes, as Peabody was shooting the lights out of it from 3. They found something in the second half, and some would argue they probably outplayed Peabody in the second half, but they had dug such a big hole it was tough to come out of. So excited to see them in action next up here tonight, as they'll be looking for their second district win, as Union City girls are on their way to their first here with a minute to go. McMillan Bounce pass looking for Morgan, but it's stolen away by Ripley. And now stolen away once again by Morgan. Up the floor, McMillan has it. Over to Sadler. Sadler back to McMillan, and Union City can dribble this out. Only 1 point in this fourth quarter, but they had such a big third quarter. Outscoring Ripley 17-5, it didn't really matter here. And they held Ripley to just 7 in this final frame. Sadler dribbling it around. Right wing for McMillan. McMillan, 2 defenders coming at her. She's able to keep it. Tries to get it back up to Morgan, but the layup at the end of this game will be made by Ripley, which is Bonds, and that's how the game will end. 34-23, your final score, as Union City defeats Ripley and picks up their first district win of the season, and they improved to 10-12 overall. Next up, the boys action. We'll step aside for a break. We'll come back. We'll break down the boys game. And again, this is Union City Basketball, broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Looking sharp has never been easier. Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? Five Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, Five Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
Back here to Ripley as we get set for boys action, but before that, we want to wrap up coverage of the girls game as we kick off the Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin post-game show for the girls. And looking at the stats for tonight, Union City is led by Allie McMillan, who finishes with 11. Ainsley Sadler finishes with 10. 8 points for Lakaya Gordon, 2 for Blair McInnes, 2 for Lariah Gordon, and 1 for Amberly Morgan, for a team total of 34. And at the box score, Union City and Ripley both with 6 points apiece in the first quarter. Union City outscores Ripley 10-3 in the second to take a 16-9 lead to the break. And this game was won in the third quarter by Union City as they outscore Ripley 17-5 to take a 33-14 lead to the final frame. And then Ripley outscores Union City 9-1, the only quarter they outscored the Lady Tornadoes. They outscored them 9-1 in the fourth, but still lost this one 34-23. So congratulations, Coach Story, picking up their first district win. He and his ladies. Congratulations to the Union City Lady Twisters. 10-12 overall, 1-3 in district play. And it's now time to name our ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash Player of the Game, and I think it's Allie McMillan. Not only because she led the team in score with 11, but she made timely shots. She was huge in the first half whenever nobody else is really knocking down shots. She was able to knock down a couple threes, and she defended extremely well down the stretch of the game. So Allie McMillan is your ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash top performer for Union City here tonight. That'll wrap up the Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin post-game show for the girls' game. We'll come back. We'll kick off the Tornado pregame show for the boys' game as Union City and Ripley are set to do battle here in boys action in just over 7 minutes. This is Union City Basketball on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
This is Jeff Robertson, Hybrid Lifeline Coordinator for Lake, Obion, and Dyer counties. If someone you love is struggling with mental health or substance misuse, help is close. Call the Tennessee Red Line at 1-800-889-9789. It's your move. Make the one that saves a life.
This project is funded under a grant contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Back here to Ripley as we kick off the Tornado pregame show for the boys game, broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth. And again, tonight's game day sponsor is First Citizens National Bank. As we get set for boys action. Again, last time out, Union City fell into a 21-1 hole as Peabody came out red hot, scoring the game's first 12 points and hitting 5 three-pointers. So Union City had to settle in, and they did just that. It was really a committee of guys that stepped up. I know they weren't able to win the game. They fell in the game the other night by 10, 58-48. But they did a good job really staying composed. That's something we talked to Coach Kell about, is they didn't let the game get too far away from them. They tried to chip away one possession at a time. And his biggest thing that he's been stressing, as when they get it to 6 or 8, they can't make enough plays to get it to, 2, 4. He's like, hey, every time we get it there, we turn the basketball over. So they're just looking for more consistency. And this is a young Tornado group, so you expect some more consistency. You expect things to pick up, and as they continue to play throughout the season, you expect them to be able to gel and play better together. They've had several guys in and out of the lineup. They just had Will Kell back for the first time the last 2 games. He was out early in the season. But the biggest story to me is Hollister Johnson being aggressive and playing extremely hard the whole game. Now, they don't play hard throughout the entire game in the past, but on the offensive end, as Coach Kell would say, he wants him to be that aggressive all the time as he was in that second half against Peabody. He had a highlight reel as he dunked that one home against the Peabody defender. And, you expect Hollister to step up and be that aggressive throughout the entirety of the game. And if Union City's got that, they've got a chance every night to win. They come into this game 8-12 overall, 1-2 in district play, and they'll be looking for a big district win here tonight against Ripley here at Ripley. Again, this is Union City basketball on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network. We'll be back in a few moments, and we'll get ready for starting lineups brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solution, and also tip-off here in just a few moments.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at hermanjenkins.com.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Back here to Ripley as we get set for the Nutrien Ag starting lineups tonight. For Ripley, it'll be the junior number 20, Fred Boyd, junior number 11, Aiden Lee, as well as number 23, Micaiah Mabin, the senior. And the other two starters still have the warm-up shirts on, so not able to get those numbers for you. But we'll get those shortly. And for Union City, first starter, a 5'11" sophomore guard, number 0, Kobe Maddox. A 6'1" senior guard, number 5, Tayshawn Gentry. A sophomore forward, number 15, J.B. Thompson. A sophomore forward, number 35, Hollister Johnson. And Jack Theobald getting the start tonight, a 6-foot sophomore guard. So that's your Nutrien Ag starting lineups for Union City. So Caden Smith is another starter for Ripley, as well as senior TJ Stone, or TJ Jones, rather. So they've got 3 seniors and 2 juniors starting for Ripley tonight. So definitely got some experience on the floor. As keys to the game tonight for Union City, start fast. I think that's the biggest key. Now, obviously, they've had some slow starts to the game. It's taken them a little bit to get into the game, and Coach Kell wants to see them start a little bit faster. So that'll be your Jerry Ward Autoplex major key to this game. Appreciate Jerry and the guys. Score your next set of keys from Jerry and the guys today in Jerry Ward Autoplex in Union City, Tennessee, and Dyersburg. So Johnson will jump for Union City as the Golden Tornadoes looking to pick up their second district win here tonight at Ripley. The ball's in the air, and we're underway in boys action. Ripley controls the tip. Top of the key with Smith. Right wing over to Boyd. Boyd bounce pass inside, layup up and good. As that was made by 23, which I don't have. Yeah, Mabin. Mabin makes the basket. And now that's stolen away by Ripley. We got a foul called on Union City. Had to find a spot for Mabin here on the stat sheet as he picks up the first basket for Ripley, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Union City, and Ripley will have the ball back. 7:22 to go, first quarter. Ripley leads 2-0. Over to T.J. Jones. Left wing. Now with Smith. Smith travels, rather. Gentry does a good job on him defensively. Union City's got the ball back. Pressure coming from Ripley. Gentry to inbound. He gets it to Maddox. Maddox to Jack Theobald. Back over Kobe Maddox. Maddox. It's deflected and stolen away by Ripley. Layup up and good. Aiden Lee. And we've got a Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Kell right away as Ripley leads 4-0. We'll step aside for 30 seconds.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Union City will inbound out of the Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Kell. Gentry gets it into Theobald. Theobald trying to get across the floor, gets it up to Marshall. Marshall hands off Theobald. Theobald, J.B. Thompson. Thompson trying to create, and it's stolen away by Ripley. Back the other way. Layup up, no good. Great defense by Theobald, but the rebound comes down to Maben. His second chance opportunity is no good, and Hollister Johnson gets the rebound, and Johnson wants to bring it up the floor. Johnson swings over Marshall. Marshall hands off Theobald. Union City looking to get on the board here. Left wing for Gentry. To Johnson. Johnson, nice move inside. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. In transition, layup, no good. We got a foul called on Theobald. Is heading to the line for Ripley. First foul called on Theobald is looking for the number here, headed to the line for Ripley. T.J. Jones, 13 for Ripley. Maben and Lee have scored so far for Ripley. No points for Jones. We've got an official coming to talk to Coach Kell. We got a little, this looks like a little blood here. So Johnson will have to come out. And Kell will check in. Jones at the free throw line. First one up and good. First free throw attempts of the evening. 5:58 to go. First quarter. 5-0 Ripley pinning this second free throw, and that one's good as well by Jones. Now inbound for Marshall. Marshall, with some hard defense coming from Ripley, is now gets it up to Theobald. Theobald picks up his dribble, gets it up to Kell. Back to Theobald, over to Marshall. Marshall right wing trying to create one-on-one. Not much there as Ripley is all over the basketball, and they've got another steal. Going back the other way. Layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Maben. Maben has it stolen away by Marshall, and Union City looks like they could get on the board here in transition. Marshall's layup no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Goes out of bounds off of Ripley. As Kell was fighting for it, and he'll stay with Union City. Inbound for Theobald. Theobald into Marshall, top of the key for J.B. Thompson. Hands off Will Kale. Kale gets it back to Theobald. Theobald tries to get it out to Thompson, goes out of bounds off of Union City. Look, I thought it might have been tipped by Ripley, but it does just go straight out of bounds off the pass. Theobald will check out. Robinson will check in. Bringing it up the floor. Smith. Now we got a corner three on the way. Is no good. Rebound comes down to Smith on the long rebound. Right wing for Boyd. Boyd back over to Lee. Baseline, layup up no good by Smith. Rebound comes down to Marshall, or rather Gentry. In transition, J.B. Thompson layup no good. Union City can't buy a basket right now. Smith back the other way, layup no good. Rebound comes down to Union City, Robinson, and he has it stolen away from behind by Ripley. And we got a travel called against Ripley. So it will go back to Union City. Inbounding here is Gentry. Gets it in for Robinson. 6-0 Ripley. 4:20 to go first quarter. Swing over Hollister Johnson. Johnson gets it back out to Robinson. Now to Gentry. Hands back off Johnson. Johnson, nice bounce pass inside to Robinson. Swings back out to Marshall. Now a three on the way from Will Kells, no good. Long rebound comes down to Ripley. Back up the floor with the Tigers as Smith has it. 6-0 Ripley. Union City hadn't been able to find a basket, but thankfully they've been able to hold Ripley to 6. Both teams had really good looks at the basket so far. Is Lee hands off for Robinson. Now over to Maben. We've got a foul called inside. And we got foul called on both teams. So Ripley will inbound under the basket. Inside. We got a foul called as going up for the shot was Lee. So he'll be back at the free throw line. Or actually his first trip to the line. Will Kell picks up his first. First free throw is no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Robinson swings over to Johnson. Johnson straight downhill. His layup up and good. Hollister Johnson. A bounce pass inside on the block. Layup up and good by Maben. He's got 4. As Johnson has it, kicks out to Kale. Kale puts it on the floor, and that shot's knocked out of bounds. Checking in for Ripley is Theus. Checking out is Jones. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson trying to get down here. Hits floaters up and no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Still a good look from Johnson. He's got tape around the elbow. Had to go be seen with the blood he had going on, so missed a few minutes here in this first quarter. Down here will Maben. His layup up and no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Maben again. Shot up and good. And Maben's got 6. Up the floor with Marshall. Marshall swings over Gentry to the corner now for Robinson. Robinson puts it on the floor. Inside looking for Marshall. Nothing there, stolen away by Ripley. Creating now with Smith. Smith up the floor. Layup up and good. And that actually looked like it may have been deflected by Union City into the basket. We've got a commercial bank and trust timeout by Coach Kell, and we'll take a 30-second with him. Back in a moment.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We're Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Whether you're building new or upgrading, our team specializes in installing reliable, energy-efficient Trane systems. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring the comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Back here to Ripley after the Commercial Bank and Trust timeout by Coach Kell. 12-2. As we've got a big night so far from Maben. He's got 6 for Ripley. And Union City just has 2 points with Hollister Johnson having the only bucket. Chisholm has checked in. Maddox back on the floor, as well as Marshall, Johnson, and Kale for Union City. Hands off Hollister Johnson to the corner for Chisholm. Chisholm back out, Will Kale. Inside to Johnson, as Union City wants to get him in a one-on-one matchup. Puts it on the floor. Kicks back out Chisholm. Chisholm back inside to Johnson. A lot of contact there, no call. Johnson back on the post. His jump shot's up and good. As you can tell that Coach Kell in that timeout wanted to put together a set for Hollister Johnson. 12-4, the lead for Ripley. 33 seconds to go first quarter. To the corner for Maben. Back top of the key, now swing over to Smith. Smith, right wing for Boyd, now back over to Smith with 18 seconds. You would think Ripley would want to start picking up the pace a little bit, down to 12 seconds. Smith, top of the key, and here comes the defense. We got a foul called on Chisholm. Chisholm picks up the foul. .8 remaining in the first quarter. It's 12-4, Ripley. First free throw on the way from Smith is good. Smith, second free throw is good. Smith has 4 as Chisholm inbounds to Maddox with 3 seconds. Maddox going to have to get a shot up here quickly. Gets it up, half-court runner, no good. And that's how the first quarter will come to a close. At the end of one, it's Ripley 14, Union City 4. We'll step aside for a break. We'll come back and break down the first quarter and look ahead to the second quarter. This is Union City basketball on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
And coming out of the first quarter break, we've got a technical foul called on Ripley. I did not get the reason why. I do know that both bookkeepers were discussing during the break. I'm not sure if maybe a player was put in with a different jersey than what was told or what it was. But Kel picks up the first free throw. It didn't look like anything vocal happened on the floor as far as what would force a technical. I think it may have been something on the stats, on the stat sheet roster. 14-6 Union City. That's a good sign for Union City, getting 2 points before the clock even starts in the second quarter and getting the basketball. Marshall hands off for Kale. Maddox back over Will Kale. Three on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Pushing it up the floor with Arnold. Arnold over to Pruitt. Or rather Theus, as Theus dumps it inside for Quentin Harris, and he gets two. So 16-8, or 16-6 rather, Ripley. Marshall swings over Maddox. Maddox, we got a foul called against the Tigers. Looked like Arnold picked up that foul. Couldn't really tell the number as Marshall gets the inbound for Union City. Swings over to Maddox. Maddox looking inside for Johnson, and that one's tipped around. Ripley comes down with it. Handoff for Theus. Over to Arnold. Arnold to the corner for Graves. Back over to the corner. Deep three on the way. Good. As Kylan Graves picks up the big basket. As Union City will bring it back up the floor after Graves knocks down the three. And straight downhill to the basket is Marshall, and he's fouled. So Marshall head to the free throw line, and these are just the second set of free throws for Union City as Kale had the two technical free throws at the start of the second quarter. Again, thank you to our game day sponsor tonight, First Citizens National Bank. Appreciate them making coverage of this game possible to bring to you. As Marshall's first free throw is up and no good. Check again, J.B. Thompson checking out Kobe Maddox for Union City. Second free throw's up and good. Marshall gets the second, his first point of the ball game. It's 19-7 Ripley. .620 to go. Deep three on the way. Rebounded by Marshall. Here's an opportunity for Union City to cut into this lead even more as Marshall has it poked away from behind as J.B. Thompson has it in the corner, gets it back over to Hollister Johnson. Johnson for the purple and gold, trying to get downhill. Spin move, kicks back out for J.B. Thompson. Now handoff Will Kell inside Johnson. A lot of traffic there as Johnson clears it out. Gets it back out to Chisholm. So they're trying to get the ball into Johnson, but there's several defenders in there as their man's with them. As Marshall creates one-on-one, his floater's up and no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. That's Maben. Maben in transition. His shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Kale, or comes off of Kale, then hits Johnson, who was stepping out of bounds. So 19-7. Check again for Ripley is Lee. Inbound under the basket with Jones. Jones hands off to Maben. To the corner for Jones. Jones left wing for Smith. Smith over to Theus. We've got, or thought Theus was going to take a shot. Hand off back to Jones. Jones trying to get downhill, and it's deflected and stolen by Union City. Corralled by J.B. Thompson. Thompson down the middle of the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Maben. Maben straight downhill. His layup up and no good. Rebound comes down to Kale. Kale out to Marshall. Union City getting some great looks. Ripley getting some great looks. Neither team really able to get those to fall. Here as we get to about midway through the second quarter. Johnson hands off J.B. Thompson. Thompson inside, and he's fouled. J.B. Thompson will head to the free throw line. Foul called on number 5. That's Theus for Ripley. First free throw from J.B. Thompson's up and good. (19-8), trying to cut it to a 10-point game here. Up and good. J.B. Thompson takes advantage of the foul on Ripley, knocks down both free throws, and we've got a 10-point game, 19-9. Ripley leads. 4:26 to go in the second quarter. Inside bounce pass, layup up and good by Aiden Lee. Bringing it back up the floor with Marshall. Marshall bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson hands off to Gentry. Gentry floater up, no good. Rebound down to Ripley. Up the floor with Smith. Smith, corner three on the way. No good. Rebound down to Hollister Johnson. Johnson trying to get it back down to 10, possibly 9 here as he hands off Will Kell. Kell to the corner, J.B. Thompson. And it's thrown away back to Ripley. So the Tigers got the ball back. .338 to go in the second quarter. Inbound pass or down low pass to Lee, and it's blocked by Johnson. Lee's second chance is no good. Rebound comes down to Kale. Kale hands off Marshall. Marshall set up the offense for Union City. Marshall kicks out Johnson. Johnson left wing trying to create one-on-one. Swings back out J.B. Thompson for a deep three, and it's good. J.B. Thompson for an E&H Refrigeration three-pointer, and we've got a 9-point game, 21-12. 3:03 to go second quarter. Union City looking to get a stop here. Ripley setting up the offense. Good man-to-man defense coming from Union City so far on the possession as Smith has it. Trying to create against J.B. Thompson. Stolen away by J.B. Thompson underneath as he comes from the help side to get the steal. Swings out to the corner for Kale. Kale deep three on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Bounce pass inside. Shot up and good by Boyd. And we've got a timeout called by Ripley with 2:27 to go in the second quarter. And we'll take a 30-second timeout with them.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your train comfort specialist. We're Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new train HVAC system, we have you covered. Whether you're building new or upgrading, our team specializes in installing reliable, energy-efficient train systems. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring the comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your train dealer.
Back here to Ripley. 2:27 to go until half. 23-12. Ripley leads. Union City inbounds to Marshall. Marshall tries to get it over to Gentry. Is deflected by Ripley, and now Gentry has it. Up the floor for Kell in the corner. Inside Johnson. Once again, a lot of traffic there. He's able to get it to the other side. J.B. Thompson pump fakes. Works inside. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. His second chance is no good. Trying to get it back out. Gets it to Johnson. He's fouled. And good job by Union City giving themselves several opportunities inside. The foul was on Smith. Johnson at the free throw line for Union City. First free throw up and good. (23-13). Trying to get it back down to 9 as Johnson has 5. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. 23-13, it stays with 1:55 to go until the half. And it's nearly stolen away by Marshall, and he steps out of bounds. So Ripley will keep possession. Inbounding right near the scorer's table, and that one is tried to save that from out of bounds, but it goes out of bounds off of Ripley back to Union City. Gentry to inbound. Gets it into Marshall. Marshall swings to the corner for Gentry. Gentry up to Marshall. Marshall hands off Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor. Jump shot, fadeaway is up, and no good. Nearly rolls home, hits just about every part of the rim, but rebound comes down to Ripley. Up the floor with Smith. Smith, layup up, no good. Rebound down to Johnson. Johnson gets it up ahead to J.B. Thompson. Now back over to Hollister Johnson. Free throw line jumper's on the way. It's no good. Same spot as the last one. This doesn't quite fall, and Ripley in transition, layup up and good. As Boyd scores, and he's got 4. And lead is back to 12. Theobald up to Johnson. Hollister Johnson kicks out J.B. Thompson for 3. It's good. E&H Refrigeration 3. Union City needed that. And it's now 25-16. As Ripley inbounds with Gentry defending as Theobald comes over to help. Nearly stolen away. And they call a foul on Gentry, I believe. They actually get J.B. Thompson on that one. Inbound Ripley over to Boyd. Boyd hands off for Smith. Smith And we got an offensive foul inside as Maben had it. We got some substitutions coming here with 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. As Kale comes in, as well as Maddox. Coach Kale getting his offense on the floor. It's Kale, Marshall, Maddox, Johnson, and J.B. Thompson on the floor for the purple and gold. 25-16. 11 seconds to go here until halftime as Union City looking to get a basket here before the half. Hollister Johnson has it, brings it up the floor, gets it back out. J.B. Thompson, nice look inside to Johnson. He finishes with the left hand. 25-18, and that's how the half will end. 25-18 at the break as Ripley leads Union City. And we'll step aside for a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll visit with Union City girls head coach Mason Story. This is Union City basketball on WWGY Fulton for Augie 99.3 in Union City and the Sports 731 Network.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Back here to Ripley at halftime of the boys' game. It's Ripley leading Union City 25-18 after the Golden Tornadoes outscored Ripley 14-11 in that second quarter. And we're now visiting with Union City girls head coach Mason Story for the Jerry Ward Autoplex post-game coaches interview for the girls' game. And coach, big district win. You get your first district win of the season. What did you think about how your girls performed?
Yeah, I thought we played well. Had another struggling night shooting the basketball. We missed some easy ones at the rim that I really think could have stretched the game out for us. But our kids laid it all out there, and they gave us a great effort. And we executed offensively, especially a little bit better in that third quarter, and were able to get the ball to the spots we wanted to. And we had a pretty good score in third quarter there, and we're able to stretch the lead out and get it pretty comfortable. And we're sluggish offensively there in the fourth quarter, and it got a little closer than what we would have liked. But they battled, they played hard, and that's all we can ask for. We're down some troops, and we've got some kids stepping up and filling some roles and some playing time. And, Annie Beth Cruz has come in, and Amberly Morgan and Maddie Stewart. Those are three freshmen that we're throwing out there from time to time to give some kids some breaks. And I thought they've done a good job tonight and over the course of the last couple of games. And Ainsley Sadler played pretty good tonight. She handled the ball well for us. She rebounded. Her, Blair, and Kaya all had a good night rebounding the basketball for us. And we just got to do better about putting the ball in the hole, and I think we'll see some bigger wins.
Coach said this during the broadcast. I'd like to know how you feel about this, but it seemed like you guys had a lot of really good looks, and even though those aren't falling, you still have to be happy with the type of shots you were getting.
Yeah, we got good ones, and we cut to the basket a lot tonight, and we were able to make some good interior passes, and we didn't finish at the rim. But like you said, I think we were 12 of 51, which is not very good, but they were good quality looks. It's just we've got to get in the gym and get shots up and get comfortable making some of those. And hopefully eventually we've got Shanila and Addie back. That'll give us around maybe 30 points. They're averaging close to 30 points a game. That's a lot. But we still want those other kids to step up. This is valuable time for them, and they're getting better. They're having to handle the basketball and all those things where Shanila takes a lot of that role on for us. So hopefully when she gets back, we see a lot of growth, and our team is gelled a little bit better, and we've got more kids contributing.
You brought her up Do you know when Shanila will be back? I know you were hoping tonight. What's that look like moving forward?
Yeah, we're just taking it easy. She tried to practice a little bit on Monday, and she's probably 70% or so, and she probably could go, but we want to make sure she's back right. We don't want to rush her back in anything and take a chance of her tweaking it again or anything like that. So, the snow would be nice to give everybody a little bit of a break. We're beat down a little bit. Some kids having to play tons of minutes for us, so we'll see how that goes, and got USJ on Saturday if that doesn't hold up or whatever, and we'll get back in the gym. We're going to take tomorrow off and give them a day of rest, and Thursday and Friday we'll be back in there hitting it hard, getting ready for Saturday.
The middle 2 quarters were your best offensive quarters. What did you see in those quarters? Was it something different, or was it just, hey, we're knocking down shots?
We were just making some shots. We forced some turnovers and got some easy transition opportunities too, especially there in that third quarter. We talked at halftime about where we needed to get the ball, and I think we got it down to the short corner, and Kaya scored 2 or 3 times there, right there to start the third quarter. And when we make baskets, we get to get up in our press, and if we don't, it's hard to press on a miss. We try to sometimes, but it's a lot easier if they've got to take the ball out of bounds. And just putting the ball in the hole allowed us to set up our press and cause some havoc and force some turnovers and get some easy buckets.
Early in the game when it felt like you just couldn't quite find the offense, Allie McMillan made some big shots for you.
She did. I think she ended up making 3 threes tonight. We needed every single one of them, especially early in the game when we were struggling to score. I don't know if they were all in the first half. I know 2 of them were. They were big for us for sure.
What about Sadler? 10 points tonight as well.
Yeah, she did great. She made a 3, and she got to the rim a little bit and got out and transitioned some and scored it for us. And she did a pretty good job of handling the basketball for the most part tonight as well.
Well, Coach.
And Raya and Kaya Gordon. Raya Gordon did another fantastic job guarding the basketball and igniting that press and making it hard on them. So,
Coach, you got your first district win. I know you're excited about that, something to build off of, and you don't go back into district play until next week. And like you said, you're supposed to play on Saturday. It may not happen because of the weather. So, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys back in action and back in some district contests down the future of the season.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. That's Coach Mason Story, Union City girls head coach, here visiting with us at halftime for the Jerry Ward Autoplex post-game coaches interview for the girls game, as Union City picks up their first district win here tonight. And at halftime of the boys game, it's Ripley leading 25-18, and we'll have second half action coming your way here in just a few moments. Again, this is Union City basketball broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edwards Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus.
Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
Back to Ripley as we get set for second half action here in boys contest. Appreciate Coach Mason's story visiting with us there at halftime. Good win for them, first district win. And like we mentioned during the interview, supposed to be back in action, both teams on Saturday at home against USJ, but we have been told, and I know everybody's aware, that there's a little snow coming to the area, so we'll wait and see whether or not that happens. But in this game, Union City looking to make some adjustments and come back from this 7-point deficit. Did a good job cutting it to 7 at the break. Leading scorer for Union City, J.B. Thompson with 8. He's knocked down a pair of triples, as well as Hollister Johnson with 7. Will Kell with 2. Braden Marshall with 1. And leading scorer for Ripley is Mabin with 5. So we get set for second half action. Union City will inbound with J.B. Thompson. As J.B. Thompson will inbound, we got a whistle to reset the clock. Inbounding with Thompson now to Marshall as we've reset the clock here to start the third quarter of play. Again, thank you to our game day sponsor, First Citizens National Bank. Appreciate them for making tonight's coverage possible, along with all of our other sponsors, as this one's stolen away by Ripley to start the third quarter. Kick out Smith, thought about the 3, decides not to take it. Swing over left wing for Boyd. Boyd, bounce pass over to Mabin. Mabin misses a shot. It goes out of bounds off of Kell and will stay with Mabin, or with Ripley rather. So try to probably get it into Mabin, and that's what they do. Mabin on the block. Pump fake, second shot. Up and good. Mabin's got 7. He leads Ripley. As the lead is back to 9, J.B. Thompson brings it up the floor, gets it to Marshall. Marshall left wing, swings top of the key for Johnson. Hollister Johnson creating one-on-one, gets downhill, and he's fouled. Foul called on Boyd. As inbounding is Marshall. Marshall gets it into Kale. Kale thought about the 3, kicks back over to the corner for Gentry. Gentry has it go off his foot, and it'll go back to Ripley. Checking in is Maddox. Checks in for Gentry. Up the floor with Smith. Smith inside Mabin. Mabin back out to Smith. Now to the corner for a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down to J.B. Thompson. Thompson hands off. Marshall bringing it up the floor for the Golden Tornadoes. 27-18 lead for Ripley. Knocked out of bounds off of the Tigers. Saves the Union City. Inbound Thompson to Marshall. Marshall swings right wing for Kale. Kale top of the key now for Johnson. Get downhill with Marshall. Marshall hands off Johnson. Johnson Nearly has it stolen away, gets it out to Marshall. Marshall, right wing, top of the key for Johnson. Over to Maddox. Maddox out to J.B. Thompson. Thompson hands off Will Kell. Will Kell, deep three. No good. Rebound down to Ripley. Controlled by Smith, setting up the offense for the Tigers. Left wing, Jones. Jones back top of the key now for Smith. Smith, bounce pass inside to Maben, shot up and good. Maben's got 9. He leads Ripley with 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Ripley leads by 11. Johnson inside to Will Kell. Layup is good. 29-20. Union City hoping for some stops here. Up the floor. Corner three on the way. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Comes down to Ripley. Hand off to Boyd. Boyd has it stolen away by Kell. Kell gets it up to Kobe Maddox. Maddox in transition. His layup. No good. We've got a charge called on Kobe Maddox. So it'll turn it over back to Ripley. Chisholm will check in. Maddox will check out. Tigers inbound up to Maben. Maben hands off. Smith. Smith to the corner. Three on the way by Jones is good. Jones with 5. And it's a 12-point lead for Ripley, 32-20. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Out to Kell. Kell in the corner. Hands off. J.B. Thompson to the basket. His layup's no good. Ripley brings it back with Maben in transition. He's fouled. Foul was called on Will Kell. Maben's first trip to the free throw line tonight. His first free throw's up and no good. Second free throw from Maben is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Marshall. 12-point lead for Ripley. Marshall hands off Kell. Kell gives it to Maddox. Maddox, deep three on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Kell. Kell inside Johnson. Johnson on the block. His layup up, no good. But he's fouled. Actually got pushed further away from that basket than I could tell from this angle. So it was not going to be a layup. But he is fouled. This is the good news. So Union City has a trip to the free throw line. Johnson, this is his second trip. He's 1 of 2 the first time. First free throw's up and good. He's got 8. Him and J.B. Thompson both with 8 points apiece. They've got 16 of the 21 for Union City. Check again, Gentry. Actually, Gentry just moves inside for positioning here. Doesn't need it as Johnson makes both. Johnson with 9. 32-22, back to 10. Union City's got it between 8 and 10 multiple times. Not able to get it any closer. Arnold dribbling top of the key. Left wing for Maben. Maben, good defense by Johnson and Chisholm. And that's stolen away by Union City as Thompson runs in to Gentry. The ball's fought for and then stolen away by Gentry after Ripley had possession for a moment. Down the lane, Marshall, layup up and good. And Union City's cut it to 8. Can they get another stop? Up the floor. Straight to the basket is Pruitt. His first bucket of the game. It's Chisholm. Pushes it up the floor for Gentry. Gentry up to Marshall. And that's a nice bucket inside. Good offense, and now Union City trying to come up with a steal on the defensive side, but Ripley gets it right up the floor, and the floater's up and good by Jones. He's got 7, and back and forth we go. 36-26, 2:30 to go, third quarter. Left wing now for Johnson. We got a foul called on the floor against Maben. Maben picks up his first. Checking in is Maddox and Kale, checking out Chisholm and Gentry for Union City. Maddox will inbound under the basket. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson. Inside. Marshall. Layup up, no good. Deflected out of bounds, back to Union City. Actually, it is Union City ball. Maddox will inbound. 10-point lead for Ripley. Maddox. Got a foul called against Ripley. Trying to defend Johnson. Maddox inbounds to Kale in the corner. Inside Johnson. Johnson shot up. Rolls home. Hollister Johnson with 11. Left the floor now. Bounce pass over to Smith. Smith trying to get it inside. Not able to. We got a foul called against Union City. And checking in will be Chisholm. Checking out will be Maddox. It is back to 8 again, but Ripley has possession. Up the floor to Smith to set up the offense here for Ripley. 1:40 and counting, third quarter. Thought about the wing three, decided to pull it back out. Over to Jones. Trying to get it up the floor, and it's tipped around. Ripley ends up with possession. Chisholm out defending the ball on Jones. We got a timeout called by Ripley. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside with them.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Back here to Ripley. 1:17 to go, third quarter. 36-28, Tigers. Tigers basketball. Ripley handling the possession up top. Left wing. Now to the corner. Now top of the key for Smith. Smith three on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Chisholm. Chisholm hands off. Marshall tries to get it inside for Johnson. And that one is stolen away by Ripley. Union City had a chance to cut it 6 there. Maben has it, right wing. Now over to Smith. Smith trying to create to the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound down to Smith. Rebound comes down to Johnson after the second chance opportunity, and now Union City's got a chance to cut this to 5 or 6 at the end of the third quarter if they choose to, and Johnson decides to just go straight down the lane, but stocked out of bounds off of Ripley as Maddox and Kale will check in for Chisholm and Gentry. We've got a timeout called by Coach Kale, and we'll keep it right here. Thank some of our sponsors for tonight's action. Those include Herman Jenkins Motors. Of course, it's the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth. Appreciate Lynn and the guys at Herman Jenkins. Also, Domino's Pizza. Our game day sponsor tonight was First Citizens National Bank. Our pregame show was brought to you by Tyson Foods in Obion County and First Response Security Services. Appreciate Jerry Ward Autoplex for bringing us our keys to the game and our post-game coaches interview. We've already done the one with Coach Story at halftime, and we were going to visit with Coach Kale after this game. Appreciate Jerry for sponsoring that. Also, thank you to Nutrien Ag Solutions for being our starting lineup sponsor. Commercial Bank and Trust for sponsoring our timeouts. We're in a Commercial Bank and Trust timeout right now. Also appreciate the Meat Shop for being our replay sponsor. E&H Refrigeration for sponsoring the threes. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin for sponsoring the stats. Kaiser Pharmacy, the Fan Cam. Also American Roofing Soft Wash, ARS Roofing. And 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin. Top Performer and the post-game show sponsors for you. Other sponsors as well that we'll mention throughout the broadcast. Appreciate them. We're down to 4 seconds to go in the third quarter as Marshall tries to create, throws it off the leg of a Ripley defender, picked up by Ripley, and the heave at the end of the quarter is no good, and that's how the quarter will come to a close. Union City trails Ripley 36-28 as we head to the final quarter. This is Union City basketball on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Back here to Ripley as we get set for fourth quarter action. Union City trails by 8, 36-28. Bringing it up the floor with Smith. Smith, right wing. Bounce pass inside to Maben. Maben swings over to Theus. Theus, floater on the way, it's good. Oh, they call an offensive foul. Nice job by Chisholm stepping in there, taking that charge. And that could be a big moment in this game as Union City gets the ball back, down 8. Huge call there, the right call. Good job by Chisholm stepping in and taking that one. As Maddox and Kale will come back in for offense as Chisholm and Gentry will check out the offense for defense for Union City. Johnson throws it into Maddox. Will that offensive foul on Ripley get things going here for Union City. JB Thompson.
What game is that in red?
Maddox swings right wing for Johnson. Johnson over to Kale, or rather Maddox. And we got a foul called inside against Johnson. As Union City will inbound under the basket with Maddox. Maddox, Johnson, Kale, J.B. Thompson, and Jack Theobald on the floor for Union City. 7-12 to play, 8-point game. Union City's got it down to 8-10, one time 6, but really haven't been able to cut it any closer than that. Maddox trying to here. His three is no good. Johnson on the long rebound. Shot up on the follow is no good. Rebound comes down to Maben. Maben up the floor. Layup up and good by Boyd as Maben found him in transition. Union City struggling to get back on that possession. Maddox dribbling right wing. Looking for Theobald. Hands it off to him now. Over to Kale. Kale swings over J.B. Thompson. Thompson trying to get downhill. Swings out to the corner for Theobald. Theobald now over to J.B. Thompson. Thompson out to Kale. Kale thought about the three, now gets it into Johnson. Johnson, jumper on the way is good. And Coach Kale thought there ought to have been some contact with that as well. I agree with him as Hollister Johnson up to 13 and back down to 8 once more. 38-30 Ripley. Smith hands off Maben. Maben over to Boyd. Boyd's jumper's on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Boyd. The second chance is no good, and Theobald ends up with it. Theobald up the floor. Hands off Johnson. Johnson inside, kicked out Kale for three. No good. Rebound down to Ripley. Maben down the middle of the floor, and he travels. Turnover back to Union City. Big time turnover there for Ripley. Union City again has an opportunity to cut into this 8-point lead. Inbound. Theobald. Theobald gets it over to J.B. Thompson, but before that, we got 10 seconds called against Union City. Inbound Ripley for Smith. Inside, layup up and good by Smith. Nice action that time by Ripley. Maddox swings over to Johnson. Johnson trying to get downhill. His layup up and good, and one! Hollister Johnson takes the contact. Finishes to get to 15, and he'll head to the free throw line. Johnson trying to will him here. Keep him in this game. It's back to 8 with an opportunity to get it to 7. Johnson from the free throw line's up and no good. So it's still 8. 40-32. Across midcourt. Deep three on the other end. No good. Rebound down to Ripley. Nice spin move inside. Try to get it over to Lee, but it goes out of bounds off Lee's legs. Or actually, they say it goes off Union City. Tough to tell from this angle. So it's Ripley's ball, and a nice inbound to Maben. Maben finishes. He's got 11. Actually 12, and we got a turnover on Union City. Maben with 12 tonight. 10-point lead. 10-point lead for Ripley as Maddox checks in for Gentry. Ripley top of the key. Maben has it. Maben with J.B. Thompson on him. You got a foul called against Union City. Called against J.B. Thompson. Kale will check in for Chisholm. Top of the key three on the way. No good. Rebound down to Ripley. Put back up and good. Lee finishes. He's got 6, and now Hollister Johnson for 3 is no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. In transition, layup up and good. Boyd, he's got 8. And quickly from an 8-point lead to a 14-point lead for Ripley with 3:20 to play. Kale trying to get it to Johnson. Ripley ends up with a steal. Johnson fighting for it, gets it back to Kale, and now Hollister Johnson in transition all alone, and he ducks it home. We've got a timeout by Ripley, or Union City rather, Commercial Bank and Trust timeout. 12-point lead for Ripley. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment here on the Herman Jenkins Motors Broadcast Center.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Back here to Ripley, 46-34. 3:04 to play. Ripley leads. Inbound here for Ripley to Smith. Up the floor. On top of the key once again for Smith. Smith trying to create. Gets downhill. Hands off to Maben. Before that, a travel. And the Ripley fans thought that was an and one. So it's a 12-point lead for Ripley. Union City gets it back after the travel. Gentry gets it to Kale. Kale waits for the screen from Johnson. And it's stolen away by Ripley. Bounce pass inside, layup up and good from Jones. Jones now has 14. We got a foul called inside. against Union City. Actually, foul called against Ripley. It looked like he waved the other way when he made the signal. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson's shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. We got a foul called on Chisholm. Two minutes to play. It's a 14-point lead for Ripley, 48-34. Foul called again on Chisholm. We got a timeout called by Ripley, leading by 14, 1:57 to play. Full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second with them. Back in a moment here on the Herman Jenkins Motors Broadcast Center.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here to Ripley. 1:57 to play. 48-34 Tigers. Inbound to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Floater on the way. It's good. So Caden Smith now back up the floor with Gentry. Or rather Marshall. Marshall trying to create. Layup up and good. He's got 7. 50-36. Ripley brings it back up the floor. Some tight defense coming from Union City, trying to force a quick steal. Kell nearly gets it. It's Theobald up top, and we got a foul called on Theobald. Checking in will be Maddox. Checking out will be Jack Theobald. Inbound to Smith. And he's fouled by Chisholm. Smith is quick. It's been tough for them to keep him in front of him. And so Smith will take 2 shots here. Smith, first free throw, up and good. Second one coming from Smith is up and no good. Up the floor, Chisholm has it. Chisholm to Kale, deep 3 on the way, no good. We got a foul called. Foul called on Kobe Maddox. As Smith will be back at the free throw line. First it up and good. Union City getting some younger guys in here. Checking out Chisholm, Marshall, Maddox, Kale, and Johnson. Second one good. It's 53-36. Ripley doing the same, clearing their bench here. Looks like it's going to be Big win here for Ripley, up 17, 50 seconds to play. Union City had their chances as Robinson takes the jump shot. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Ripley. Pushing in transition. Nearly stolen away, but they keep possession. Out to Theus. Theus, floater on the way, no good. Rebound fought for. Goes off of Union City. So Ripley will inbound under their own basket. 32 seconds to play. Inbound. Jump shot up and good. Harris scores. He's got 4. Dribbling top of the key for Union City. This is Daniels. Daniels deep 3. It's good. E&H Refrigeration 3 from Bryce Daniels. And now Ripley will just dribble this out. And that's going to be our final score. 55-39, a district win for Ripley as the Golden Tornadoes fall to 8-13 overall and 1-3 in district play. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll kick off the 5 Seasons Men's Shop and Union City and Martin postgame show. We'll also award a ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash Top Performer. And we'll break all the stats down on the other side. This is Union City Basketball on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We're Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Whether you're building new or upgrading, our team specializes in installing reliable, energy-efficient Trane systems. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring the comfort you deserve to the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Back to Ripley as we kick off the 5 Seasons Men's Shop and Union City and Martin postgame show. Taking a look at tonight's final stats brought to you by Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin. Leading scorer for Union City tonight with 17 is Hollister Johnson. 8 points for J.B. Thompson, 7 for Braden Marshall, 4 for Will Kell, and 3 for Bryce Daniels. Team total of 39, rather. And looking at the scoring summary throughout the game, 14-4, Ripley outscored Union City in the first. 14-11, Union City outscores Ripley in the second to make it 25-18 at the half. Ripley by 1 in the third, 11-10, and the lead was 8, 36-28 as we headed to the final frame. And Ripley outscores Union City 19-11 in the fourth to win this one 55-39. All night long, it felt like Union City could get it to 8, get it to 6. Not able to get it any closer than that, as it mainly stayed between 8-12 throughout the majority of that second half. And Union City just not able to find enough offense from other guys outside of Hollister Johnson, who had 17, who is also our ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash top performer for tonight. Outside of him, just not able to find a whole lot of offense, and Union City falls in this one 8-13 and 1-3 in district play. For Ripley tonight, leading scorer was Maben with 11. Smith and Maben both had 11. 9 for Jones, 6 for Lee, 3 for Grays, 2 for Pruitt, 8 for Boyd, and 4 for Harris. Team total of 55 for the Ripley Tigers. And again, they start three seniors and 2 juniors. And when you look at this Union City lineup, you see a lot of underclassmen, most of the time with multiple sophomores on the floor, the occasional junior. But this is a very young team, and they're still going through some growing pains, and they took another tough one on the chin here tonight. So Union City falls 55-39. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll visit with Union City boys head coach Bill Kell for the Jerry Ward Autoplex post-game coaches interview. And again, you're listening to it all here on WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City. This is Union City Basketball broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Looking sharp has never been easier. Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? Five Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, Five Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
Back to Ripley as we still await Coach Bill Kell to come up for the Jerry Ward Autoplex post-game coaches interview. While we got a few moments, want to thank our sponsors tonight. Our game day sponsor for tonight's game was First Citizens National Bank. We appreciate them, as well as other sponsors, including Herman Jenkins Motors, Domino's Pizza, Tyson Foods in Obion County, First Response Security Services, Jerry Ward Autoplex, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Commercial Bank and Trust, The Meat Shop. And by the way, the meat shop, it's given us $250 worth of meat to give away, and a freezer full of meat giveaway. It's starting in the next couple of weeks, so be sure to stay on the lookout of that on the Froggy 99.3 Facebook page. We appreciate the meat shop for partnering with us on that. Again, we're going to give away a freezer from Lowe's and $250 worth of meat from the meat shop, so make sure you want to register for that. Stay tuned on Froggy 99.3 in the coming weeks. Also, thank you to NH Refrigeration, Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, Kaiser Pharmacy, American Roofing Soft Wash, ARS Roofing, Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, and we are in the Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin post-game show, as well as NH Refrigeration sponsors Tornado Talk, which is each Wednesday night at 6 o'clock as I sit down and visit with Union City Girls head coach Mason Story and Union City Boys head coach Bill Kell. I'll visit with them tomorrow night at 6 on Froggy 99.3. Hope you'll tune in with us. Other sponsors include Allen Searcy Builders, ATA CPAs and Advisors, the Union City Board of Education, Obion County Prevention Coalition, and the Orr Investment Management. We appreciate all those sponsors of Union City Basketball making it possible to bring hoops to you each and every week here on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network. We'll take one more break. We'll come back and see if we can visit with Coach Kell. If not, we'll wrap it up from Ripley here tonight as we get set for the next game for Union City, which would be, as of now, on Saturday against USJ at home. But we do have that weather coming in, so we'll check and see if that's going to happen or not. Step aside for a break. Again, this is Union City Basketball broadcasting from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus.
Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
This is Jeff Robertson, Hybrid Lifeline Coordinator for Lake, Obion, and Dyer counties. If someone you love is struggling with mental health or substance misuse, help is close. Call the Tennessee Red Line at 1-800-889-9789. It's your move. Make the one that saves a life.
This project is funded under a grant contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Back to Ripley here in the Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin postgame show, visiting with head coach Bill Kell for the Jerry Ward Autoplex postgame coaches interview. Coach, tough one tonight. I mentioned throughout the broadcast it seemed like you guys could get it to 6 and 8, but just really couldn't get it any closer. Talk about your team's performance and things you saw on the floor tonight.
We got down again to start the first quarter. Got a 4-point first quarter. Defense wasn't too bad. We held them to 14. Second, third quarter, we held them to 11. The last quarter, we were forced to come out and try to pressure to try to get some steals and try to get back in it. And they got a couple of back doors on us, but just got off to another slow start. And then we had some, got to value the ball. We just couldn't get a couple of stops and then go get a couple of baskets. It would be get a basket, just couldn't ever get on a run to get any momentum going.
Coach, you've talked about with me on the Tornado Talk as well about getting Hollister going early in games, trying to get him the basketball. I saw you take a quick timeout early in the game. You went straight to him out of it. He scores. What do you want to see about getting, arguably your best offensive player going quicker in the game?
I thought he was a lot better tonight. I thought he was aggressive. He looked for a shot. He led us in scoring. So I thought he was much better tonight, trying to assert himself, and wish he could get to the foul line more. But that would be, something. But I thought offensively he was pretty good tonight, trying to get to the basket. And we didn't do much. I guess JB's got 8, and we just didn't do much. JB's got 2 threes. We didn't hit anything other than that, and that forces, that allows the defense to stay in the paint anytime Hollister ever catches it, and so it's hard for him to keep getting it going when there's 3 or 4 people standing in the paint every time he catches a basketball.
You actually outscored Ripley in the second quarter, played neck and neck with him in the third. What did you see in those middle 2 frames that was going well for you guys offensively?
Just got to where we were moving the ball and not turning it over as much. Hollister got going a little bit. JB hit a couple of threes, and scouting report, we were talking about 23 always wants to go left 90% of the time, and just a little frustrated. I know they're down in there. They're wanting to be a good basketball team. Coaches are wanting to be a good basketball team. We've had a tough schedule. We got a great tough district, and it's a battle every night. And you can't put your head down for very long because you're fixing to get hit in the mouth again. So we just got to, we got to fight through that adversity and pick our chins up and be ready to go the next time.
Coach, you got an extra day off if the game happens on Saturday. What do the next few days look like for you guys? If that game gets canceled on Saturday, do you think you guys could benefit from the long break?
I don't know. We just got to get back to, some of those fundamentals of doing things the right way. And, we had a couple of times where we got it to like 6, 8 down here, and then we lost somebody and we didn't get an offensive rebound. We had a great defensive possession, but then we didn't block our man out, and they got a rebound stick back. And, that's just kind of demoralizing when you don't get that rebound and they get it back once you had a great defensive possession. So I'm not a weatherman, so I can't predict the weather. We're just going to go back to work, and, we got a game Saturday. That's next on the list, so we'll start prepping for it.
Coach, appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on Tornado Talk.
Thank you.
Coach Bill Kell, Union City Boys head coach, visiting with us here post-game. Jerry Ward Autoplex post-game coaches interview, and that'll do it for tonight's coverage at Ripley. Again, Union City falls in the nightcap 55-39 against Ripley. In the first game of the evening, Union City girls picked up a 34-23 win, their first district win of the year, improving to 10-12 overall and 1-3 on the season. Union City boys fall to 8-13 and 1-3 in district play. If we have a game on Saturday, we will see you then at home against USJ. And for myself, Jordan Taylor, Jay Love, Alex Martin, and Jared Mims, we say good night and God bless from Ripley. See you on Saturday.